Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well, and I'm so excited for today's video. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a recap of the first few days of August and how my sales have been, how much I've been selling on Poshmark. I could talk about Mercari and eBay as well, but today we're just going to focus on Poshmark because last month, 14 days into July, I was having such a slow month, and I even posted about it on Instagram showing this graph of what my numbers looked like in July up until July 14th. I'd only sold like $300, so $345. It was a really bad month and it was really hard and I just couldn't sell anything. But we're only, at this point where I'm filming, I've only had 3 days of sales so far in August, and I've already sold 3 times how much I sold in the first 2 weeks of July. So something is changing. Maybe it's the summer slowdown is finally coming to an end. Either way, I'm very grateful for it. So I thought it'd be fun to do a little recap video. The first 3 days of July 2022, I sold no items. 3 no sale days in a row. But as of August 3rd, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, I've sold $916 on Poshmark alone. So something's changing. I think it'll be fun to look at what has sold. And I have had my highest sale of all time. So exciting about that. I'm going to share that with you guys. So if you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, I would absolutely love it if you would hit that subscribe button. But let's jump into what has sold these first 3 days of August. And I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. So let's do this. So the first thing that is sold in August was this pair of Ugg Rain Boots. These are a pair of boots that I think I found in the bins. So these were a great pickup. And this was a full price sale. So somebody bought these really cute blue boots outright for $65, which is amazing. So from that $65 sale, we made $52. So a great sale, super exciting to start off the month with a big sale. I will definitely take that, especially with how July was stacking up like compared to August. The next thing that sold this month was a smaller sale, but small sales add up, guys. Even without my largest sale ever happening in these first 3 days of August, I still, because of all these small sales, sold more than I did in the first 2 weeks of July. So this that sold was this vintage kitten butterflies and flowers, really kind of cute vintage purple t-shirt. It was sold for $14, so somebody made me an offer. I bought it in the bins and I made $11.05, so I made about $10 of net profit on that. But I like picking up those kind of cutesy vintage pieces, and they usually sell pretty well for me. They're pretty cottagecore in general. So then this next thing that sold was a pair of Madewell jeans, and I think that these actually might be part of the Dollar Thrift Challenge if I'm not mistaken. But these were the Madewell Demi boots, and they're in a size 25. A lot of my larger size Madewell jeans have been selling more quickly for me, but these were a small size, so they took a little bit longer to sell. So these sold for $40, and we made $32 off of those jeans. And these were a really cute, like little button-up pair of jeans. So I kind of expected them to sell quickly, but I do think that they were only sitting because of the size. So that was an exciting sale as well. $40 for a pair of jeans is not bad. I'm pretty confident I got those at 2nd Avenue for about $5, maybe a little less. So we made at least $20 off of those jeans. And then the next thing that sold is another bins pickup. This is a Petunia pickle bottom pink and brown diaper baby bag. And this one had some wear to it. So I listed this actually a little bit lower than I would normally list something because it had some like wearing on the bottom of it. Definitely still usable. It just had like, you know, some like pulling of this, like the fabric on the bottom. I found 2 Petunia pickle bottom bags that day, and this is the first one that is sold. So, I mean, for picking up in the bins, I probably paid about $1 for the bag. And then we sold it for $20. Somebody gave me an offer of $20, and so we made $16 off of that sale. So probably about $15 of net profit. Not bad. We're sending a lot of items out this month, which is really exciting. As soon as I'm done filming this, I'm going to go and collect everything and then go and package it all. So everything will be going out the door, and I'm happy to be moving lots of items. That makes me really happy. This next thing that sold so far, now I think we're on, the 2nd of August. So those were all from the 1st of August. August 2nd, I sold this pair of Converse. These are this high top, orange rimmed gray Converse. And I actually shared these. I got them in the bins. And I was nervous about picking these up because I didn't know that Converse could do well or that they would sell quickly. I actually had a few of you guys mention that you like to sell Converse and that they move quickly for you. So I'm glad that I picked them up because these only sat for a few days before they sold for $40. And I think that was the full asking price that I listed them at. So we made $32 off of these, and I bought them in the bins for probably about $2, $1 per shoe. So we made about 30 bucks off of those, and I only had them listed for a few days before they sold. So I was really happy with that sale. They're a size 10 men's. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. They're a more unique style. I had not seen something that was like rimmed like that before, so who knows if that had anything to do with it. But the next thing that sold was a dress that I just picked up in a recent haul video at 2nd Avenue. It was this beautiful J. Crew dress, and it's this drapey twill wrap dress, jungle cat print, and it was in a size 14. So it was a great size. Wrap dresses are really popular, and also J. Crew tends to sell pretty quickly for me. It's something that I had kind of passed on a lot early on in my selling days, but now I feel like I know when a style is really nice from them, and I know that a lot of people will end up buying it if I pick it up. So I think I paid something like $5 maybe for this dress, and we sold it for $40. I think that was on an offer. I probably had it listed at $50. So my earnings were $30.28, which I will happily take. I only had this listed, I think, for 2 days. I just had listed it and we sold it really quickly. So I was happy to see this piece move. It's actually right in front of me on the floor right now. I need to grab that and get that packaged up. And then we're moving on to something I found in the bins months ago, and the reason these sat was because they weren't in the best of condition. This is a pair of shoes that I was so excited to find. This is my first ever time finding teaks, and I found these in the bins, but of course they are not in perfect condition. These were this silver metallic, like pewter colored pair of shoes. I actually can tell by the pictures that I took these pictures when we were still in our apartment, so they've been sitting for over a year, which isn't great, but they did sell. They sold eventually, and they were pretty small, but these were in a size 8, and we sold them for $68. I looked up at comps, and for things that were in a similar kind of condition, they were selling around $75 still. And so I said, yep, I'm gonna still get them. So from that $68 sale, we made $52.68. And I picked those up in the bins. So that was probably about a $50 net profit at the end of the day. But they did take a long time to sell. It did sit for a good amount of time. So keeping that in mind, I would 100% pick up teaks again. And I would pick them up in kind of more of like a used condition. But if you found them in new condition or like in really good condition, I think that they would go really quickly. So that was a great pickup. Now I'm going to skip my last sale of that day and go to the last 2 smaller sales. And then I'm going to end with my big, huge, biggest sale of my life. So this top, this is something I think, when did I even pick this up? This is so old. This is a piece I'm pretty sure I picked up on my honeymoon 2 years ago. This took forever to sell. This is a J. Crew top. It's an off-the-shoulder J. Crew top. I sold it for $15. It was in a size small, and it was just kind of this, it was kind of cute, but it was a like gingham print off-the-shoulder top. Nothing to write home about, and I probably paid too much for it. Who knows? It's been 2 years since I bought this, and I sold it for $15, which is not bad, and I made $12 on it. So again, that's an easy thing to send out. It'll fit in a really small package, so I'll grab that in a second. And then the last little small sale was this Pittsburgh Steelers t-shirt. I got this in the bins. It says "Got Rings," and then on the back it has pictures of their Super Bowl rings. And so I had somebody offer me, I think, $10 for this, and then I countered 15. We ended at 12, and so I made $7.33, which is not a huge profit from this. But I mean, I probably made at least $6, and I got in the bins, and Jeremy listed this for me, so that's okay. I can deal with that for sure, but that was that sale. Now, let's talk about the big kahuna, the big sale of the week. I am so excited This is actually the second offer I've gotten on this piece. And it's something I just showed you guys. I found it when I was out thrifting with my friend Liz. And a lot of you guys were feeling pretty invested in seeing how this piece sold. Now, I only had this listed, I had this listed for less than a week. So I probably could have taken higher offers on it. But it is this vintage Jean Paul Gaultier mesh dress, very like oriental styled. It had what I would consider a phoenix on it. Super cool. Some of the Jenners and the Kardashians have worn the same style, and it's a really, really cool dress. Now, I listed it at $850 based on a sold comp, something that was in the exact same style from him, but just a different print with koi fish on it. Sold last month for $850 on eBay on an auction. So I listed it at $850 knowing that that was kind of maybe around what it could sell for. And on eBay, I got an offer, I think, for $350, which was really hard to not take because I only bought this dress for $7.29. But I held fast to my convictions. I was like, I know I can get more. I know it's worth more. And I usually take offers, but this one I was like, I'm going to counter because I think it's worth more. I think I countered something like $690 or something. And they declined. And then I second guessed myself for a couple of days. I was like, I guess maybe I should have taken it. What if I don't ever sell this piece? But then I got an offer on the Jean Paul Gaultier dress on Poshmark for $500. So I had told Jeremy a couple of days before that I was hoping to get at least $500 for this dress. You know what? I think I'm going to take it. So I took the $500 offer and I turned $7.29 into a $500 sale in just a few days, which was so exciting. And from that $500, we will make $400. So right about $392 of net profit. My biggest sale ever, and also not a bad amount to spend to make that amount of money. I'm so excited. It makes me want to go back to 2nd Avenue and see what other designer items I can find. So that was the biggest sale that I have sold so far. I've had a few other ones like in the $400, $300 range, but that is definitely a really exciting sale. And honestly, if I would have waited longer, I probably could have gotten more for it. But to only have to wait a few days and to make $500, I mean, if I had paid like $100 for it, maybe I would have waited a little bit, but I paid $7. So I took the $500 offer and hopefully they'll love the dress. So I'm gonna find, oh, it's right in front of me too. I need to package it up and then we're gonna send out all of those packages. But that is my little recap of what has sold just in the first few days of August. I'm really hoping that this is going to be a great month. I have a good feeling about this month. If you guys have had any interesting or really fun sales this month, make sure to let me know down in the comments. I love seeing what you guys are selling too, so please share it with me. And you guys can look forward to, I have a thrift with me coming up that I didn't intend on going to this thrift store and shopping very long, but while I was there, I found so many designer items at a Goodwill. It's insane. So I think that video is going to be coming up very soon. So stay tuned for it because I love finding these fun designer pieces at great prices. So that is what has sold so far in August. I'm excited to go and package things and get these things out the door because does anybody else have that fear that things are going to get canceled before you can get them out the door? Maybe that's just me. But I am so excited that you guys watched today's video. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and my channel. If you would like to give today's video a thumbs up, that would be helpful. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. But I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And until the next video, bye.